Hi. So there is my English version, a little bit shorter maybe. So there's one magical hint, one magical strategy you can do in order to be ready to shift. And this is, ask yourself the question, am I acting out of love or am I acting out of fear? Anytime, any situation. So in the morning you get up, you wake up and you stop your alarm clock, and then you wake up and you decide, okay, this is gonna be a day out of love. This is gonna be a day where I try practicing to act out of love, out of positivity, out of good vibes. Doesn't matter what happens, okay? And then you start, and then in the day you will, it will happen all the time. It's gonna be funny because when you do that consciously, then you're gonna see all this kind of small situations and small or people and things that happen that try to get you out of balance and put you into a more negative version and into more negative energy. So then every time, stop, breathe, ask yourself, do I want to react out of love now? Do I want to react out of fear? Do I give in into the shadows? Do I let this person or this situation make me lower my energies, make me lower my vibrations, and get me closer into the shadow world, getting this negative thinking? Or do I choose love and think and try my best to stay positive and react in the most positive way that I can imagine that time, okay? So for example, you're gonna brush your teeth, and then your toothbrush falls down. So some people, even you wake up and then I don't know, your shoes are not there where they should be, or little small things every time and then now your toothbrush drops and you're just this kind of this keeps you, it's the movement already, ding, it lowers you down, ding. But just in this situation, just breathe and think, okay, do I really want to give this falling down toothbrush the power to get me out of my positivity? Yeah. So, or you spill, hi Kiwi, or you spill coffee, right? You're still sleepy, and of course it's not all about being positive all the time, right? If you're good in a happy and a love vibration, doesn't mean you're all the time you're hey, right? So you can be sleepy, that's okay, right? You're human, you have emotions, you can be sleepy, and then you're sleepy and you try drinking, and then you spill the coffee over your shirt, and maybe you have only this shirt and you need this shirt for the walk, and you're oh no, and getting into this kind of frustration or desperate thinking, what should I do, or what? So, and then breathe and then think, do I let this cup of coffee make me feel negative, or do I just think okay, maybe this is a good, sometimes it helps when you think about what could the possible good outcome be of this situation. So maybe this cup of coffee was supposed to do, and that you change your dress or your shirt for the walk, and then when you go to work, and it's someone else, well, cool, that shirt suits you, that's a color, it looks good on you, or this shirt makes you visible for a person you always wanted to be seen, or you know what I mean, there can be a lot of reasons for it. But the only important thing is, don't let circumstances, don't let people, you don't give them the power to push you down in your emotions, to push you down in your vibrations, okay? You just decided in the morning, and this is gonna be a day out of happiness, out of joy, out of love, out of positive vibrations. So I'm gonna do my best to be positive and think positive, and to not let others or circumstances grade me down, okay? So, and there's also people who are just being mad and just passing the street and screaming something stupid at you, or something. It happens. It depends where you live, or what neighborhood, or where you whatever. But do you reply and scream back? Then you lower your vibration. You are in the shadow world now. So in this shadow vibration. So if someone just attacks you verbally, and you decide, okay, I give this person the power to lower me down, because now I'm gonna attack back. So that's, you are on the same vibration then. So you just get into this vibration from this person who is not in a good mood. But you can breathe and you can think, okay, how can I possibly now in this situation act out of love instead of getting back to this person, getting on the same level of this person. So depends on the situation. You can ignore the person if it's in the work environment, or you can just say like, hey, what happened to you this morning? So you're not in a good mood, right? So, but do you like you can be also kind, if it depends on the. So can I buy you coffee? Maybe you're getting better then, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can shift, and sometimes you can even really have an effect on this person too, to like think and maybe sorry, I was really just like I was not in a good mood, and then I said something to you, and I'm sorry, right, or something. Depends on the situation, right? So, but you will see that during your day it will happen many times that something happens that tries to, or that could possibly bring you down in a negative mood and a negative vibration. So don't give them the power, okay? Always, and be conscious about it. Like, what's from what point do I want to act? From what point do I want to react? Okay, if you do that, you don't need meditation. You don't need anything else. You're being surely on the other side. You're gonna be surely on the new earth. You're gonna do shift, and then after the shift, you still have a lot of time to like catch up with your soul mission and all the other stuffs. Is right now in discussion about the awakenings theme. So see you on the other side. Thank you. Bye.